Hello, and welcome to a new school year. I'm Ms. Martinson, the Digital and Information Learning Coordinator, coming to you from the Port, also known as a Media Center, and I'm going to talk to you for a few minutes about something you will likely need to do at some point in the school year, sending a message to one of your teachers. There are a variety of reasons you might need to contact your teacher. You might have a question about a homework assignment or some instructions posted on Schoology. Or you might need to miss class because of an illness or an appointment. Or maybe you're nearing the end of your high school career and you need a letter of recommendation for a new job, a scholarship, or a college application. It may be tempting to send a short message like you would in a text, but it's important to remember that your teacher has a lot of students, several different classes, and probably gets a lot of emails in a day. So you need to include some important information. Think about your purpose and your audience. What do you need, and what will help your teacher respond in a way that's most helpful to you? It's best not to start your message with the word "hey," or "did I miss anything when I was gone today?" or "you marked me absent, but I was in class." On the other hand, there are a few pieces of information you should always include in a message. These things will help your teacher to help you. First, start with a greeting of some sort. "Hello, Mr. Erickson," or "Hi, Ms. Broman." Next, include your name, first and last, as well as the class you have with the teacher and the hour you're in. You aren't in front of them in the classroom, so you want to be sure your teacher knows who you are. Now it's time to write your message. What do you need? Be clear and include any necessary context. Finally, include a closing of some sort. "Thank you," "have a good evening," or "sincerely." Put your name at the bottom, and you are finished. The content of your message will determine how formal you need to be. If it's a quick question about an assignment, provide a little context and ask your question. The message you see on the screen is short but effective. The writer includes a greeting, identifies herself, asks the question clearly, and closes with her name again. Pro tip: include something in the subject line that will clue your teacher in to the content of the email. Something like the word "help" or "missed class" will prep your teacher and make it easier for them to answer you efficiently and quickly. If you have a request that will take the teacher a little more time, like a letter of recommendation that you see on the screen, you'll want to be a little more formal and provide more context. The message you see here is a good model for requesting a letter of recommendation, something many of you will need this fall. No matter the length or formality of your email, don't forget to use capital letters, punctuation, and to spell out all the words. No texting abbreviations, and it's probably best to use emojis sparingly, no matter how much you like them. Last but not least, be sure to read your message over before you hit send. That's it. Follow these writing conventions and you will be prepared to communicate with anyone in school or out. Have a great year, Tonka.